Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk, these are Tarot Teens, and I'm your host, Boogie Down Bronx, Boogie Down Bronx. Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk, these are Tarot Teens, and I'm your host, Boogie Down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Leos. Leo, if you are new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Leo as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. Quick shout out to my shop. Okay, I just got the orders in for the everything deck. These are selling like some hotcakes on a Sunday morning. All right, so my Patreon got early access to purchase the decks. The bundle is currently sold out, but you can get the individual decks. There's 2 separate decks. You can combine them if you want. You can get the one set, you can get the other set, doesn't matter. You can use it how you like. All right, but anytime you want to get early access early to my products, my readings, coupon codes, you can subscribe to my Patreon. Link is in the description box down below. But before I get started on your reading, I was gonna say Taurus, Leo. Some of you may have Taurus placements or might be dealing with a Taurus, but the main thing I'm hearing is like privacy. Something about privacy needs to be more private. Maybe you guys have been a little bit too public with something and you need to be more low key. All right, that's the first thing. So let's flip over these cards and see what you need to surrender, what's going on here. Okay. So and you have protection. Okay, hold on. So you have at the bottom of the deck, you have protect your peace. Under that, you have this isn't over. You have protect your peace, and then you have protection, the seashell card. So I think a lot of you need to protect yourself in some way. More than just like, you need to protect yourself in all kinds of ways, okay? You have poor spiritual hygiene. You need more than sage. So you may need to protect yourself more physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. You really need to look at the different types of protection for yourself, okay? Protecting your business, something along those lines, like getting an LLC or something that makes something more protected so it can't just be ripped away so easily, okay? You have 555. The only constant is change. So there's a lot changing around you, Leo, right now, within you, around you. You have surrender to your intuition, tune into your inner voice, be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So your intuition is going to be speaking very loudly, very clearly. And then you have starfish. So look out for seashells. Maybe some of you guys need to go to the beach, but seashells or starfish, safe passage, okay? That's what that sign is. But yeah, so I didn't even realize 3 cards came out for you right here, but I took all 3 of them. So let's get into what you need to protect your peace. Let's get into what you need to protect yourself in regards to protect your peace in regards to. All right, what does Leo need to, let me move this. What does Leo need to protect themselves in regards to a fling? Ooh. All right, Leo. So, protection in the literal sense of like laying with people. Like if you're planning on hooking up, please be safe with that because, something can come of it, whether that's like you need to protect your spiritual energy, your emotional energy, or, something can come out of it that you did not expect. I'm not going to go into it too much, but you know what I mean. What does Leo need to protect themselves? Small business, house, or move. Okay. And what is changing around Leo at this time? Hold on. Oopsies. Some of you need an alarm system. Some of you need an alarm system. You need like, I'm getting a lot of downloads here. You need an alarm system. You need a safe. Something like that. Anything else with Leo? What's changing around them? Meant to be changed. What's changing is change. That's what it says. Change. What's changing? Change. That's so funny. Your luck. Your luck is changing for the better. So one thing I want you to remember, Leo, is that what goes up must come down. Maybe that's not a good reference. Okay, I want you to remember that the wheel is always turning. Okay, so if you're going through a period in your life where it's going down, you feel like you've hit a low, the only where you can go up from there is up. Okay, so anytime you experience lows, you're going to experience a high. All right, it's just life, up, down, up, down. So try to just ride that wave. All right, ride the wave. Your free will does play a part in how fast things can change for you, or how fast things come back up. So you want to make sure that you are using your free will wisely. Okay, but your luck is about to change, and whatever is changing around you is meant to be. But like I said, you need to protect yourself in regards to a job opportunity, a business, protecting yourself when you are moving or traveling. Again, I think this is something where you need to just be very cautious about who you are telling your business to, who you're allowing in your space. You know, I know Leos do love that that recognition for the things that they do and the things that they've accomplished, but not everyone is happy for you, okay? And that doesn't mean you can't share, but it's just, remember, the details of it don't always need to be disclosed, all right? Your happiness needs to be protected. The things that you manifest need to be protected as well. You have letters in name, R, K, I, or J, may be of significance. Letters in name, C, W, Y, or V. So these could be letters in your name or someone around you around you's name. Yeah, you have, oh goodness. You have, they miss you, they will reach out. And then under that, you had a fair third party. So, you know, just be mindful of people who come back to you. You know, Venus retrograde coming up. People will come back into your life, or, you know, will try to cause a disruption. Either to say that they miss you or just to throw you off track. Anything else for Leo before we go into the tarot? Let's see. Anything else for Leo before we go into the tarot? What they need to know with their pregnancy. Okay, anything else for Leo? Okay, self-love, and then you have ex or past love. The affair third party card still at the bottom. It's trying to show itself there. But, you know, just be careful of outsiders, intruders, intuition. Okay, so this is something that you may feel coming. You may feel a sense of change coming. You may feel that something is, you know, different. Like it says here, surrender to your intuition. Your intuition is going to be guiding you more than your logical brain will be guiding you. But yeah, you're leveling up. Self-love is going to be very important in order for you to manifest the things that you want, and just spending time making yourself feel good. And pregnancy. The pregnancy card can be two things. It can be, one, a literal pregnancy that you hear about, or yourself pregnant, or the blossoming of something new, the completion of one cycle and the blossoming of another. Okay. And then you have manager. Some of you are going to be a manager or leveling up in your career life. All right. So that's a lot. Let's get into the tarot for Leo. Let's get into the tarot. What is happening for Leo in regards to their intuition? Three of Swords at the bottom, showing itself. What's coming towards Leo with their intuition? Protecting their peace, change, etc., etc., etc. Leo. What you got for Leo, please? Okay, we have the Justice card, Libra, Strength card, that's you, Page of Wands. Anything else before we go into it? Okay. Ooh, the Tower. The Tower, we're going to have to clarify this. I'll put that over to the side. But a lot of you feel like, in a sense, that you are starting over, or you're having to start fresh in something. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with starting over. Okay? You've ended a cycle in your life. World card, you've completed it. It's done. It's completed. It's over. For many of you, you know, it's either something has fallen apart or you're going through this shift. You know that you're moving out of a phase in your life. Okay? And in that sense, it's like, okay, so now what do I do? Here, Pisces energy with the Hangman, you're feeling like you're in the middle of a transition. But it's a good transition because you do have something coming towards you, especially financially, if you've been worried about money or something, feeling like stable again, because there's been so much change, because there's been so much disruption, there's been so much chaos or setbacks or confusion. You are going into a place where you feel like you have to learn how to be secure all over again. You have to learn how to be stable all over again. Learn how to progress. Learn how to trust. Okay, some of you are really struggling with trust right now. 9 of Wands in reverse. You're struggling with trusting yourself, especially. Trusting yourself that you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way. But Strength card is here upright. So you're doing your best. You're doing your best to feel like you and feel like you can handle whatever is happening around you. Now let's clarify this Tower card. Why is a Tower card here for Leo? Why is a Tower card here for Leo? What is happening? What is the Tower card here? Okay. Sorry, I was in my head for a second. I was thinking. Okay, a lot of pages here. Oh, it wanted to come out. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Sun card. You again. You're here. I feel like, Leo, many of you guys have been forced. It feels like you've been against your will, forced to. And you know Leo's a fixed sign. So Leo doesn't necessarily like change, especially when Leo is putting their energy into something. It's just, it loves it to be just consistent and constant. I feel like there's been a disruption for many of you Leos out there, Tower card, and you are forced to change direction. Yeah, 8 of Cups. I didn't even see that there. The 8 of Cups, the 6 of Swords. You have been forced to change direction. And like I said, for many of you, it does feel like it was something against your will. It was something that you didn't see coming. It was something that you did not want to have to deal with. And now you're like, now I have no choice but to do this. I have no choice but to change, to swim with the current instead of against it. And for many of you, this has hurt. This hurts. It's like, for some, it's a separation. For some, it could be a breakup, a job loss, some type of loss, something that you thought was stable, and you see that it's not, that it wasn't. And so that hurts, right? But again, intuitively, you know where you're supposed to go. Intuitively, you could have seen the signs. For some, even though you didn't see it coming or happening in a certain way, you did feel like you were being pushed or pulled in another direction, and maybe you were just ignoring it before. But now you have no choice, okay? And this is something that is going to eventually make you very happy. So you don't see it that way right now. You don't. And that's why you're feeling like you're having to start over, that you're having to learn all new ways. You got all the pages out here. So you're learning a new way of thinking, new way of being. You're going on a new journey. This is a new path for you. And for many of you, you don't have the clarity outside of yourself that you're looking for, but it's okay. It's okay. All you need to do is just protect yourself, trust yourself, that this is supposed to happen. A disruption, an ending, a cycle is supposed to end so that you can move forward and so that something else can be birthed. Ooh, yeah. 10 of Swords at the bottom, Leo. These cards, you guys keep getting these really, these like brutal energies. In the last reading, it was also brutal. Like I said here, the wheel of fortune, the wheel is always spinning. Life goes up, life goes down, okay? There's good times, there's bad times. When you're on the bad times, there's nowhere else to go but to a good time, okay? But you are literally resurrecting. Something has really, really ended in a harsh way, or is going to end in a harsh way, so that you can have a brand new start. Something that is actually more aligned with you, something that is actually more prosperous for you, something that is actually more stable. I know, Leo, that you did not see this coming. For many of you, you didn't see whatever this ending was coming, or this big shift that happened in your life. Again, Empress card, it could be a pregnancy for some, but it's something new that is in the works, something that has blossomed from the chaos, okay? And it is very hard to trust that this is meant to be, but it is. All you have to do is walk the path. You don't have to pave it, all right? So yeah, you didn't see it coming, but it came, and now you're healing from it, okay? All right, let's get the advice. The only constant is change. Remember that, Leo. But for many of you, you are going to be getting those little glimpses when you look back and like, oh, I'm glad that happened. Later on, maybe not yet. What's the advice for Leo? 9 of Pentacles, Lover's card. What's the advice for Leo? What's the advice for Leo? Ace of Cups. Oops. What's the advice for Leo? Oh. Justice card in reverse. Page of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Okay. So I know that many of you are still in this Wheel of Fortune again at the bottom. Many of you are in this place of looking at things like it's not fair. Tower card, of course, it came out. You're still in this crumbling phase of like, why did this happen? Right? It's not fair that I have to change myself, that I have to change my course of direction, that I was doing fine before this disruption happened. You can't look at it as like life is against you, okay? It happens. Try not to take it too personally when life happens. I know it feels personal, but it's not always personal as it feels, as it seems. Shift your Shift your focus off the problems to see the solutions. You have all you need, okay, Leo? So many of you have been like in this place where you're not thinking, you're not listening to your intuition. You're still focusing on the disruption. You're focusing on the ending, the chaos, the pain, the hurt, the whys, the reason behind why it happened instead of the solutions. And I know it's hard while you're grieving. Many of you are afraid to look at the solutions because you're like, I'm afraid that I won't find any. I'm afraid that I won't be able to get out of this. But you won't if you don't think about it, at least. There's a new beginning happening though. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Like I said, this is a lot of new stuff happening. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Again, with the pages, you're just learning a new way of stability. You're learning a new focus. You're learning a new foundation, one that's better for you here. But you have to shift that focus. You have to shift your focus and be open to people helping you. Be open to getting the downloads, okay? Some of you are blocking the downloads from coming in because you're still focusing on the fact that things have changed, okay? Instead of trying to be as optimistic as you can be. Many of you are still thinking about the past, or I just got chills. Or you need to think about the past in a way where you went through something similar and you came back, you bounced back. Remember your strength from the past. Remember that time where you thought your world was ending before and it didn't, okay? And you ended up in a much better place. Reflect back on those moments when you're thinking about the past. Not thinking about the past in a ways where everything was great, because the past is, we can be selective, have selective memory about the past. You have the Two of Cups and the Lover's card. For many of you, there are going to be significant relationships that you meet through this setback, or that help you through this setback and help you through closing out that cycle so that you can go through the changes, okay? But many of you, like I said, you didn't see a certain change coming. You didn't see a big disruption coming in your life, a shift in your life. And now you're being asked to take your focus off of the problems or the fact that things changed and focus on the solutions about where do I go from here? How do I embrace this new change, embrace this new version of myself or the new circumstances that I'm under instead of why, you know? So that's what I got for you, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. Very deep message for Leo today. But I hope you enjoyed it. If this reading resonated for you, let me know that in the comments down below. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.